Could it be crunch time? Answer is yes. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. How y'all doing? I'm doing okay. Not great, but not bad. Somewhere in the middle.
God.
I only just now thought about the fact
16. 16.
That there are spoops.
No.
That's cool. That's fine. That's fine. I actually watched... Mal was out for a bike ride yesterday for like hours. And while she was gone, I emptied and refilled the dishwasher, did all of the dishes, and got most of the stuff put away for Extra Life. There's still a few things, but amongst those things, I washed the water bottles. They get washed like at least once a week. Yeah, I'm not centered, but that's because there's reasons. It's because this is being recorded in 4K, and
thank you so much for playing my game.
I'm not gonna. Don't worry, just trust me. When we go to play the game, I'll be bigger. I pony, you pony, we all love to pony. I don't know that I love to pony. A little presumptuous for you to assume I love to pony. Pretty sure my feet would drag the ground. Hi, Golden VCR and friends. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Share Fitness. When will we get Sunny Fitness? Oh, I guess it's too late. Anyway, welcome in. That 1600 bits was also from Tech Absol, who said, Test Spoop. Thank you for Spoop. I don't know how scary this game is. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to really be on the edge of my seat, or if I'm going to be like, ah, cool. Typically when I play horror games, I'm like, ah, cool. There are puzzles, so pretty scary. Awesome. How long until I'm like, Mal, please come help me? Let's read some alerts and then get into it. Crow Country, based on what I can tell, is going to take 2 streams. So half today, half next week, and then we'll be done with it. And I'm not doing green screen overlay. You can probably tell because I'm wearing a green shirt and I don't have the green screen set up. Except this is here. Don't look at that. That's not here. Yeah, there's a reason for all that, which I'll explain sometime in the future. Let's read alerts. We got 55 months from Summer Ascension. We had 68 months from Chaz, who says, thanks to WeWin for my ongoing sub-gift. So thank you, WeWin, for that. 48 months from Vagabond. Congrats on 4. That's spooky. That's very spooky. 900 from Aldo with the cat scare. Sarrain. Is that from this game? Oh no! 56 months from Adrian Kell. 13 from Demigod Emery. 18 from Your Psyche. 73 months from Renee. Chaz says 2-week game. I reused alerts. From what? What? When did we have these? What are? Were these from Stray? Did we use these in Stray? That one is from Stray. Wild. Yeah, I mean, like, I get it. I generally don't remember, like, the alerts that haven't been used in a while, but, like, I'm like, this is new, right? And Chad's like, no. Okay. Well, there's 1,000 from Aldo. It says, time for the obligatory, let's see what Chaz's new alerts are, alert. And then also from Tech Absol. Again, I don't remember this, but I believe you that we've had it before, so. 57 months from Harumi Kindle. 28 months from The Let's Gamer. 74 months from Hayaryu. 300 from Tech Absol says, this is a test of the Emergency Clown Broadcast System. ECBS. 45 months from Slick Duke. 24 from the Grackle Pack. And 72 from Sapphire Becca. Congrats to both of you. We also had 53 from Unclever Title, 59 from Manju in the Kitchen, 20 from Haley92, 30 from Kyle Jensen 8, and 300 bits from Unclever Title. It says, incoming Scary Clown. So anyway, this video game, which I labeled helpfully here, is dev review key for the Switch version of Crow Country. I'm going to be playing this on the Switch. Pretty sure this controller has enough battery. I guess I can find out. It hasn't been sitting here charging. If you do this, it'll tell you that. Oh, it's got all the juice, baby. We love that. You can also tell I've still been working through Advance Wars. Slowly. This is a game that came out, I want to say last year, for like PC and maybe other things, and then finally came to Switch. Let me double check. It's also getting a physical release at some point. Oh no, it was this year? Oh shoot, it was this year. Oh yeah, this came out in May. Oh dang. Yeah, it's actually, okay, I thought it came out last year. No, that was this year. Thomas played it when it came out, and he told me that he really, really liked it. And it had already caught my attention, so I was like, I'll think about it. And then at some point I got an email that was like, hey, the Switch version's coming out. Do you want a dev key for that? And I was like, yeah, I think so. I think that'd be fun. 2024 survival horror game developed and published by SBF Games. I'm going to open up that because I want to see what else they've done. For PS5, Windows, Xbox X, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. Set in a visual style and design similar to PlayStation 1 horror titles, including Resident Evil and Silent Hill, the player is an investigator exploring an abandoned theme park. Upon release, Crow Country received generally positive reviews from critics, with praise directed to the game's design, evocation of earlier horror games, writing a narrative, and mixed views on the implementation of combat and puzzles. If it's mixed views on combat and puzzles, it sounds like it's very faithful to PS1. Okay, let me look up SFB Games. SFB Games is a British video game developer in London. The studio was established in 2002 by brothers Tom and Adam Vian, who, as the Super Flash Brothers, produced browser games and animations in Adobe Flash for websites such as Newgrounds and Arbor Games. Neat. And what did they make? Do I know any of these? Oh, they made snipper clips. That's the most notable one. The other ones are largely mobile games. Yeah, tone shift, right? So what do you want to do after snipper clips? I don't know. Crow Country? Interesting. They also made a game that I don't recognize, but is also on console, called Tangle Tower. Okay, some of you might know what this series is, because this is the Detective Grimoire games. I've never played them or heard of them. But Tangle Tower is the third entry in the Detective Grimoire series. So, I don't know anything about that, but that's what they've also done. So, Detective Grimoire series, Snipper Clips, Crow Country, and then a few other little mobile games thrown in. Okay, cool. I like to look at the developers, especially for like a title like this where I'm like, I don't recognize SFB. I want to know about it. So, yeah, we'll get started. We probably won't take breaks. We'll leave alerts on. If I need a break, I'll take one, but otherwise probably treat it a little bit like Subnautica. And I think I'll probably need the full time in both streams to make sure that I complete it in 2 streams, so. I don't think that alert has been played in several years. 1992 from Aldo says, I saw this on the alert list and couldn't remember if we've ever seen it. Let's find out. I think we have, but I think it's been many years. Since that's the year that Aladdin came out, I guess. Probably. That's why that's 1992. In the future, but in 10 years from now, we'll have specific alerts for every year between 1974 and present. We're working on it. We're getting there. We're going slow. It's fine. Aldo, thank you. And we also had 4 months from Raven Mad Hatter. 9. Is that from Divorce Game? Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. What is that game? It Takes Two. Yeah, I remember it as Divorce Game. It Takes Two. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from It Takes Two. Mal and I were playing it, and I was like trying to decide on a thing. It takes two to divorce. True. That was 999 from Slick Duke, who says, don't recognize this alert. Let's try this one. Oh, the things you'll discover. Alright, let's jump into it then, shall we? Look, I'm close and centered now. I did that right before stream. This is the normal view. If I can get it pulled up. This is the normal view, and I was like, that's sad and far away. So then I did this. You're welcome. And I'm welcome, because it looked bad. Alright. Oh, Crow Country. Start game. Let's look at the settings. What are our options? Vibration, extra lives off, aiming camera swivel. Sound. I like sound. Graphics. Gameplay, Xero show. Controls. Once I get into the game, I'll adjust this if I feel like I really need to. A reload, B shoot. I feel like A would shoot. Chaz says, "You're welcome and I'm welcome" is a statement with powerful energy. Gonna remember that one. I think it makes more sense for A to be shoot, personally. Raise weapon, shoot, really. Yeah, that feels like it would make more sense. Oh, wait, what's this? Raise weapon, shoot, reload. Ah. We've got Silent Hill controls and also modern game controls. Probably do modern. All right. Also, 69 months for Marty Griff. Thanks. Let's get started on Crow Country. Select a game mode. Exploration. You will not be attacked. Murder of Crows. Hard mode. Resources are more limited. Let's just do survival horror. It's like right in the middle there. Play this game mode. Yeah. I really don't know what to expect. I just know you explore theme parks. It's very like Silent Hill 3. 2024. That's what year it is now. Never mind. We just went back. Oh god, 34 years. If anyone asks, my name is Mara. Mara Forrest. Special Agent Forrest. That's me. Don't forget. Don't mess it up. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Look at that grain. Look at that. Look at that noise. So the camera can only be rotated left and right. There's no up, down. It is thankfully not tank controls. I don't think I could handle that. You can center the camera with R3. What was I? It's the trunk of my car. Examine. There's something important stored in here. Open it. It's my box of handgun ammo. I should stock up. Okay, well that was smart. You can turn on tank controls? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. There's some things that we should leave in the past, so I'm going to leave them in the past, and that is okay. So B is run. We love run. Ooh, aiming. Ooh, boy. ZR is shoot, and then... No, ZR is... What is... R is shoot. Or is ZR reload? Ah, okay. Got it. And then L brings up this. ID card, police ID 05061. January 12th, 1965. So we are 25 years old. I had to like double check in my brain. I was like, that's correct. That is correct. We are 25. Okay. We also have gun. I love gun. It's my trusty handgun. Also, we're fine. Thanks for asking. Is there anything else I can check here? My police file. Missing persons report, Atlanta Police Department, 215 Lakewood Way, Southwest, Atlanta, Georgia. Edward Crow, occupation company owner / landowner, health condition unknown, last seen by Mr. Tolman. Last known whereabouts, Crow Country Estate. There he is. Reported by Natalie Crow, relation to the missing daughter. Reported to Officer Detective Harrison James. Bags of trash. They're old. They smell terrible. I don't think anybody is coming to collect them. it's a med kit. So the med kits in this game look a bit like rolled cake. Gotta be on the lookout for rolled cake. Can I get in this one? It's locked. There's a silver keyhole. Use my ID card and try to slide it in. Really nice car. It's covered in trash. I guess the owner doesn't care for it anymore. It's my car. I'll leave it here. A reasonable thing to do. There's a security camera. Blood on the ground. What happened here? Okay. So we wound up getting ammo and a med kit from just looking around. So we will be probably always benefited by exploring a little bit, which I love. That's one of my favorite things about, I mean, all video games, especially games like this. All right, so I want to shoot this, probably. I did it. So since I shot my gun... Oh, I was going to say, can I get more? Nope. Sure can't. I have enough. I have enough. Ticket booth. I have no intention of buying a ticket. Really? One thing I will say about this place, the tickets have always been pretty cheap. What's that? It's a pocket light. Looks like somebody dropped it. Cool. Doesn't look like it has a battery meter or anything, so we can just use it freely. So that's going to come in handy for us to be able to see. It's a diagram of a video game controller. Read it. So you can use the D-pad for tank controls. That's cool. So you don't have to actually change like what you want to use. You can just change what you're pressing. You can run. You can quick turn. Okay, if I just press B and the direction on the D-pad. Flashlight, rotate camera, reload, shoot, switch weapon. Grenade? Okay. I can check this from the pause menu too. Okay, so if I do want to back up, I can switch over to the D-pad. That's one thing I can't do, is I can't move in reverse. Can you shoot at the same time? I bet you can't. You totally can't. So I guess it doesn't really matter much anyway. Okay. I was going to say what's quick turn, but you can just be in the other direction. Okay, let's read some more stuff. It's a page from a magazine. Megabyte Magazine, tips and tricks. You can rotate the camera with R. Also, the camera will quickly face forward when you press R to use your weapon. Okay. You can also just R3, which seems helpful. It's a bottle containing an antidote. Alright, so that must be our herbs. Hold down B to run. The advantage of using ZR is that it frees you up to use R to rotate the camera. Oh, because B is next to the right stick, so it would be difficult otherwise. So they're really trying to... Fine. Sure, okay. I guess. I guess. So let me relearn the controls. So if I do this, I can also rotate the camera, which I guess is good. And now, R readies my weapon, A shoots, and B is reload. I haven't gotten into combat yet, so I'll be fine. This place used to be fairly popular with locals. There's nobody there. Let's look in the trash. It's full of trash. Reach in. Double med kit. Chess says the true spookiness is finger coordination. As long as I, you know, haven't gotten into combat yet and started to commit things to memory, then it's fine. It's the main gate. This leads out to the public parking lot. It's been blocked ever since they shut Crow Country. But when did they shut it? I want to know that part. I think I've seen everything here. There's not like a visual indicator if you can like interact with stuff, so you just have to check. The lock boss was the hardest enemy in the game. Crow Country. What? I walked towards a box. I didn't go backwards. Or I didn't try. I guess this whole thing is the transition. Let's see. So let me check what I have now, because I've got several things. I've got 7 bullets, 2 med kits. Okay, so this is for poison. So the med kits are med kits, and the antidote is for poison. I wonder if there is something like herbs in the game. Maybe we'll discover. We're gonna go full Ness here. Large med kit. Hell yeah. When shooting, your bullets will do more damage if you're closer to the enemy, so attempting to shoot enemies from far away will use up your ammo supplies more quickly. I bet I'm getting ready to shoot somebody. I also bet I have to shoot this. It looks like something I'll need to shoot. It's a door. I have to pee. Let's go pee. It's a urinal. Doesn't look like anybody's cleaned it in a while. Good. Vending machines and trash cans may provide you with supplies if you're running low. You can also get handgun ammo from the trunk of your car. You seriously gonna make me run all the way back out to my car? It seems so convenient. Is this the men's bathroom? Yes. Something's blocking it. Oh no. It's a magazine. Beyond Magazine, August 1989. Strange sighting at abandoned theme park? Aspiring paranormal photographer Arthur Mole sent in a Polaroid he took while exploring the abandoned amusement park Crow Country. Could this thing possibly be real, or is it just another hoax? Here at Beyond Magazine, we're not convinced. Try a little harder next time, Arthur. All right. Blurry. G-Sammer gifted a sub to Pee-Pee Poo-Poo Time. I mean, yeah, that's what this is. It's a toilet. There's something in there, but I can't get at it. It's blocked by a pile of old bones. Use the ID card. That doesn't work. Shame. What's that? It's a laser sight for a handgun. Well, all right. That will help immensely. Cool. We love that. Because I can already tell that shooting in this game is going to be a pain. It's a toilet. I don't need to go right now, thankfully. Automatic hand dryer. My hands are already dry. Push it anyway. I like making lots of noise. That's the best thing to do when you're alone in a scary place. Handgun ammo. I hate when my pile of old bones get in the way. The faucet is running. Turn it off. Agent Mara 4 saves the day once again. I think we beat the game. I think that's what happened there. What happens if we get them both running? Now we're really wasting power. I've done it. What are we going to play now? We're going to play Super Mario Land 2 a second time. Yeah, I still think I'm going to have to shoot that, but we'll discover that together. It's crows. Some kind of dead animal? I can't make out any features. So there's all sorts of, like, things to go in. Let's go into the train store. Oh, let's not go into the train store. We need keys. So we need a silver key for the car outside and a bronze key for train. We can't go into the gift shop. Sad. UFO Tour 1988. It's empty. Did somebody lose it? Okay, so we can't do anything with the backpack. There's just this random barrel. There's also a crate, which doesn't seem to do anything. It's a big crow. Hello, Mr. Crow. I'm looking for your boss. Do you know where he is? Nope. Oh, there's something in the corner. Is that an antidote? Sure is. You really gotta be, like, looking closely. Also looks like there's a bear trap in the park, so I'm gonna, like, not step on that. Because forget that mess. There hasn't been any enemies yet. Curious what that's going to be like. It's a staff memo. Fine, I admit it. I dropped the bronze key into the fairy pond. It was an accident. It wouldn't be such a problem if we'd made a spare. So that's where we will be able to get into the locomotive place. There's something wrong with the ventilator in the fairy pond area. We think something might have crawled into the pipe and died. Don't run the ventilator, and if you do, hold your breath seriously. Okay. It's a door. This also uses a silver key. So maybe keys are one-time use. And, like, you just have to decide where you're going to put the key. Page from a magazine. You can quickly defeat enemies by exploding the red barrels. Similarly useful are the blue electrical generators found on some walls. Ah, so you shoot them and they do probably area of effect damage. Neat. It's a vending machine. I don't have any change. Kick it. Sad. Oh, a grenade. So... okay, yeah, once you're aiming in combat mode, that's when grenade is grenading. This wooden panel looks a little different. Try to move it. It's a switch. It can be pressed. I'll be back in a sec. Let me finish looking in this area, but then I will press it. Humanoid enemies will take more damage if you get a headshot. A headshot also has a chance of decapitating some enemies. We love decapitation. There's also a lot of stuff around here, so there's definitely going to be a fight here. How do I... there's an antidote in there. Do I need to shoot it? Possibly. It's a box of shotgun shells! Hell yeah, shotgun shells! Get me the shotgun as fast as we can. Metal panel. There's a hole for something to be inserted. This ID card? Fortune-telling machine. You have 10 credits remaining. Would you like to hear your fortune? I wonder if this is like a hint system. Talk to the tree fairy to enter the fairy pond. That's interesting. Like, it's like you have like 9 hints left in the game or something if you get stuck, maybe. That's a cool idea. It's a telephone. There's nobody I can call. What about Ghostbusters? Okay, oh, did I just see blood happen? Blood. It happens. There's also another med kit. Take that. Crow Busters. I'm gonna shoot this because I think it'll give me the antidote. I was correct. I don't know that I have... I don't know that I have unlimited inventory space, but I also might. It's possible. At this point, I've accumulated 3 antidotes, 3 medkits, large medkit, 2 shotgun shells. This is great. Things are going really good. I got 11 months from Tyler Barf and 74 months from Rin the Halfling. Thank you both. Okay, I'm ready to hit this button, which I presume makes the crow in the thing move forward. Let's find out. Oh. It's a control panel. Crow walking sequence. Crow turntable control. Ah. Okay, so this will send the crow like forward. And then the turntable spins this.
16.
That is alarming. That is actually quite alarming. 1600 bits from Rin the Halfling says, did someone say spooky
16.
times?
16.
No.
Yeah, it's spooky times. It's true. Large metal gate. It's locked. There's a bronze keyhole. Okay, I want to see the crow walking sequence. Nothing happened. I think it's out of power. Oh. I don't know if this is going to be used to open something. I mean, the turntable control kind of indicates that. But also, it might be used to help kill enemies. Like, if there's a lot of enemies, you know, maybe you can do that. Alright, so now that I've done all of this, I don't have anything to insert in here. I don't have any keys. So the only place I can go now is this direction. I'm trying to be thorough, because that's how you live. And I love to live. The fact that those move is creepy. Fairtytale Town. Trash can. Aw, banana peel. I can use this? No. I was like, can I make the enemy slip? Because that would be fun. But no. I kind of suspect that there's something in these barrels and crates I've seen. Also, is it 2106? 2106. Or 9012. Might be 9012. Who knows? Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if there's something in here, and I need to... My curiosity needs to know, so let's do it. Well, that does open them. I can't tell if the medkit was in it or it was behind it. Probably behind it. 2106. I think it's written in blood. Is it the code for something? Does it change if I read it from this direction? Okay. I believe that that's not it. I believe that it's a trick and that it's 9012. That's what I've chosen to believe. We'll see if I'm right. Because why would they choose things that can be read upside down? Doesn't make any sense. It's a post box. Everything's got keys, man. Is this a real door? What about the little post box? So there's no way to, like, kick things. I don't have a knife. I might get a knife. Because that's the thing, I hate to waste ammo. But I do want to know what's in these things. Because supplies... A supply can be better than an individual bullet. There's another one of those. Forget that. I think there's a grenade in there. It's a grenade! Obtained grenade. This looks safe. A giant mushroom. He doesn't look very happy. Is this a door? I can't see a way to open it. Oh, here's a thing I can read. If you get poisoned, use an antidote as soon as you can. Large medkits also contain antidotes, but you might wish to use them sparingly. Got it. I understand. Fairy. And a keypad. There's something in the tree. It's a wooden carving of a woman. She's facing the other way. And this is a Polaroid camera. I'm not sure what happened here. But, it doesn't look great. There's also a thing I can read. Staff memo. The quickest way to Tolman's office is through the ferry pond area, right? Problem is, I forgot how to get the stupid tree fairy to move out of the way. I guess I need a code for the keypad, and then what? I'm sure it was written down somewhere, maybe in Crow's Lounge. Oh, so the key code that we saw is probably not this key code then. Huh. Oh, hey, it's like a person. Sir, what happened here? What? Who? My name is Mara Force. I'm here to help. They attacked me. All I wanted was proof. What's your name? Arthur Mole? I just needed a clearer photo. A photo of what? Who attacked you, Arthur? Those things. I don't know. Those people. They saw me and... Alright, stay calm. You're bleeding quite badly. I should help him. What did you say your name was? Mara. Come on. I think we should take a look at your leg. We can give healing item. Not my big one, but, like, a little one. Thanks. I still feel kind of bad. Come on, let's move you to somewhere safe. You don't look too heavy. Interesting. Do I have to do an escort mission? Or is it just move him magically? I moved Arthur to my car. Oh, I saved his life. He'll be safe there for now. I'm the best! I didn't know that there were going to be people here to save. That's interesting. It cost me a health kit. But, like, that's fine. Got another one back. Alright, so I'm going to definitely start shooting anything I can shoot. Like this. Gotta shoot it. Haven't been in there yet. Let me keep looking around a little bit more. This is ammo. I hope we get a knife so I don't feel so bad every time I use a bullet. The theater. There's a note on the floor. Tree Lady 3184. I guess Arthur wrote this. Hey, that's helpful. 3184! You look pleasant. I think I remember. You have to talk to her? There was some kind of phrase you had to say. I don't remember what it was, though. Oh, it's like a whole thing. Okay, well, let's not brute force that, because if we get it wrong, I don't know what'll happen. I don't want there to be repercussions for my inability to have the code. Shoot. Oh, no, not that one. Sideways barrel invulnerable. Fact that I should remember. What are you? Oh man, the cigarette machine. I'm not allowed to smoke. By order of a doctor, or like you're 25. Page from magazine. When shooting, your bullets will do more damage if you're closer to the enemy. Yeah, you've told me that before. So they're really trying to make sure I know to shoot folks. Read the staff memos posted on walls around Crow Country. In every save room, there's a book containing all the staff memos you've read so far. Oh, so there's save rooms. I was wondering when we would get to, like, saving things, but we haven't gotten that far yet. Alright. In an effort to assure myself that I haven't missed anything, I'm going to be going in the order that I approach things. So let's go into the stairway. Maybe I'll get to shoot something. Newspaper. Atlanta Globe, May 1986. Crow Country theme park opening soon. Cancel your weekend plans with the in-laws and grab your sunglasses. A brand new theme park is opening just a few miles southeast of Atlanta. Explore Fairtytale Town, Haunted Hilltop, and Ocean Kingdom at Crow Country, which promises a day full of fun and adventure for the whole family. The park is owned by one Mr. Edward Crow, a lifelong Atlanta local and landowner. Yes, that's right, it appears he named the park after himself. Not much is known about Mr. Crow, other than vague, unsubstantiated reports that he is exceptionally wealthy. Nonetheless, we look forward to seeing what Crow Country has to offer when it opens its gates this summer. So Crow Country's only been open for 4 years. And now it's this. If a swan breaks down, just take the egg out of its wheel system. Doing so disables the radio signal and locks the wheel until you can get a mechanic out to fix it. Okay. It's a wheel. It doesn't turn. There's a strange mechanical swan head. Do I need to put something in its mouth? My ID card. That doesn't work. It's a wheel. Pretty sure it's broken. It's been broken. I wouldn't know how to repair it. So the eggs are going missing. I think the kids are stealing them. Luckily, it turns out you can use anything as long as it's about the right size and shape. It's weird. I'd assumed that the eggs were magnetic or something, but apparently not. So if we get something vaguely egg-shaped, we can shove it in the mouth so the wheel will turn. We're learning so many things, and we have to keep all of them in our head. There's a hole in the fence. I can reach the edge of the water. Okay. So we will come back here at some point when we have something vaguely egg-shaped. Grenades. We'll just blow this whole park up. I think we're done in here. I'm glad that I was able to find some more shotgun shells. So we find them 2 at a time? Yeah, so we have 4. Still hopeful that at some point we get a knife. But there were never any controls regarding the knife. So maybe we don't get a knife. You can't go in there. I don't know your phrase. Theater? It's a big door. It's blocked, so never mind. So that leaves us 2 directions. This is a staff entry and a continuation into the park. So let's do staff entry. Nothing bad ever happens in the staff zone. It dark. Also hear sounds. Will I finally get to shoot a fella? I do. I do get to shoot a fella. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Well, that sucks. I wonder if they can follow me out of this, No, I don't think they can follow me out of this loading zone. Condition. Caution. Alright. Fine. Well, that's unfortunate. That didn't go well at all. I'm gonna go back to the car and talk to Arthur and see if I can get free ammo, since apparently I have free ammo back there. I'm going back. Go complain about the park and get a refund. This way. Handgun ammo. I have enough. See, I disagree. How are you doing? I'm okay. You can be honest. Your leg hurts pretty bad, right? Yeah, it's throbbing. It feels weird. And you have a headache? And feel kind of queasy? How did you know? The thing that hurt you, it hurt me too. Not the exact same one, but still. Do I need to go to the hospital? Mara? Just sit tight, alright? You'll be safe in the car. I mean, maybe. Anyway. I killed one. So that's something. Assuming that they don't respawn, there's only one other one in there, and I've got 8 bullets to hopefully kill it and explore that area. Hopefully. But also, I'm like, what about the crates I didn't shoot? And I'm like, no, 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 stay focused, stay focused. I can't shoot these crates right now. I really want to know what's in the crates. It's true. It's probably more important that I kill that thing. Alright, thing. If you have respawned, I'm not going this way. Whew. God, the controls. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I need you to start showing up. There we go. I think you're dead? It's dead. Ugh. The smell is so bad, like an infected wound. I feel bad killing it, but I'd feel bad leaving it alive too. Yeah, I only got 1 bullet now. So assuming there are more than 2 creatures in here, I will be running away. But, you know, I'll look around. Wooden crate. There's a note taped to the lid. Shipped to Marvin Trumbull in Brazil. Samples of geological interest. It's full of rocks. Each one is embedded with pieces of shiny metal. Is this crate full of gold ore? The plot thickens. The fireman. This is note 36. It's not necessarily that the numerical order of the notes also dictate the intended path. But if it does, we're going the wrong way. The fire marshal was here this morning. She said the following rooms are due for inspection: Crow's Lounge, Model Railway, Utility Corridor, Submarine, Crow's Office, Wednesday, and Crow's Lab. She also said we need to replace the Ocean Kingdom storeroom door. 1 through 35. We've seen, it doesn't show us until we get to a save room, but we've seen, like, the first 10. Of course, here's 6. Alright. Can I ask why the dig site access is that cute little house? Don't you think there's a chance that some kid would want to go looking in there? At the very least, let's keep it locked via the keyhole in the mailbox. So at least now we know what's in there. Large metal door. I'm not a delivery truck, so I can't go through here. I like the phrase, I'm not a delivery truck. Based on what happened in this area, the subsequent area worries me just, like, a little bit. We got 4 months from James58962. Thank you. We haven't found a save room yet, which is unfortunate. I'm thinking about just going back to the car and getting more ammo, to be honest, because there's a crate I could shoot on the way. I don't think the enemies respawn, based on the fact that they shouldn't. Like, it would be against my feelings on the matter for them to respawn the enemies. I don't know. I feel like the game would not reward me for shooting crows. Like, I don't feel like there is a benefit to that. It might give me something, because they fly away quickly. But the game, I don't know. It seems like it's not really in the spirit of the game. I don't feel like they would reward me for that. All right. Crates don't respawn. Use up my... Oh, hell yeah. Wait, that's bad. If I have handgun ammo, it won't give me I should have looked at it and been like, that's handgun ammo, and then left. It saved us a trip to the car. I mean, yeah. I guess. I also don't know if you shoot a crate and leave the item if the item will stay. I suspect it would, based on how the rest of the game is. But I'm not, like, certain. Where was the thing about the save room? I don't remember. I'm just going to keep going this way. Waste the clip and you can get... Just going to go shoot my gun into the sky. Yeah, they're not going to come back. Famous last words. Let's push further in! This is neat. If you're using the D-pad to move, you can do a quick 180 turn. Can't look into this. Kick it! What kind of vending machines are these? I'll take it. Notebook. Tolman's Records, March 21st, 1988. Monday morning driving to work, boss calls in to my car radio. He doesn't normally do that. Something has obviously gone wrong. Intruder alarm going off in the second unit. Boss thinks someone's down there. Get to work, check the security cameras. Someone is down there. He's standing right by the pool. All security doors down to the pool are locked. Check security records. Doors untouched since 6 p.m. on Friday. Alarm has only just been triggered. I turn on the intercom, try to communicate, no response, but I can hear the sound he's making. Something is wrong. His clothes don't fit him. Something is very wrong. It's a cabinet. There's a keypad. There's no 0. I was going to put in 9012, but there's no 0. I'll have to look into that. It's an ashtray. I'm surprised this whole place hasn't burned down. Because of an ashtray? I think an ashtray is designed to make it not burn down. Mara's very against smoking, which is fine. That's fine. You'll live longer. But it's a little weird. It's a ring-bound book. It's a collection of staff memos.
16.
16 staff memos.
16.
1600 Bits from Little Light One says, good evening, Grandpa. Yesterday I had paramedic orientation. We have our schedule, and starting December 3rd, I will no longer have sanity, or as much, but I will still try to stop in when I can. Well, good vibes, because that's like the beginning of a big step, and I hope that goes well. Paramedic orientation. I can't even imagine what paramedic orientation would be like. It feels stressful when I think about it. But, you know, good luck moving forward with all of that, because that's a very important thing that you're doing. Also, this is note 1. I read this already. Oh, this is a save room. This is a save room. These are what save rooms look like, because they said that we'd be able to read all of the things. I can also shoot things in the save room. I love that. Man, we're loaded up on handgun ammo now. I guess their thinking was like, if you can make it past the 2 monsters, then you can have ammo. We promise. We'll give it to you. It's a letter. Illegal summons. Dear Mr. Crow, I am writing to you in relation to the incident which occurred within your theme park in July of 1988. As you know, a 15-year-old girl by the name of Elaine Marshall was injured. The incident occurred within your premises and within working hours. As such, the Marshall family is holding you personally responsible. Your presence is required in court. We expect to hear from you immediately. It's a fireplace. It's a curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay, and maybe it won't. Save the game! Cool. One limitation of it's something that they don't really do now. I can't think of any modern games that do this. But like the Resident Evil 1 style of saving games, where like you get items to save games, and it's a finite number, so like you have to choose when you're going to save the game, because you get like the whatever it is, the typewriter ribbon or something. I don't miss that at all. Like I do, like I need, when I'm playing a video game, I want to choose when I save the game. I don't want to have to be weighing my options of like, oh god, do I save, or like am I about to come into like a hard part that I'm going to need to come back to? I hated that. Pass. Ooh, I have a map now. Oh, so I open the screen and I press R. Ah, this is very helpful. This is very, very helpful. Key. Open door, locked door, unsolved puzzle. Oh, that's very helpful. Cool. I love that. Bookshelf. All That Glitters. A History of the 1848 Gold Rush. You know, I heard that only shooting stars break the mold. It's a magazine. It's a collection of video game tips. You can run. Oh, can you just read all of them here? All of the ones I've seen, I guess. I've been pretty thorough, but I haven't seen number 8. What else is here? Remember to get into the fairy pond area. Say this out loud to the fairy. Hear me, O great fairy of fairest fory. Of fairest forest. It's pretty sensitive. It won't work if you have an accent. Sorry, Diego. Alright. Hear me, O great fairy of fairest forest. I can remember that. The fairy, the one in the tree next in Fairtytale, couldn't hurt to try. What else is here? Anything? Minding your own business. Free medkit. They're pretty generous with supplies, which is good. Love this. It's a couch. Sit in it. It's comfortable, but I don't like sitting in it. And there's not any way to get into this right now. I need to go look at that code again and see if maybe the 0 could be something else. I'm not sure. Can't get into that. I think I'm good. I think I've done everything I need to do. This will never give me something twice, I'm sure. Yeah. At this point, I probably need to find money. So maybe there's a currency that allows me to get items through vending machines. Alright, I've seen everything in here. Alright, doing pretty good. 15 bullets. Or 15 in reserve. So actually 23 bullets. 4 shotgun shells for a shotgun that I don't have yet. Now that I've been in a save room, enemies respawn. Well, that'd be cruel, because then how would I get out of here easily? Oh, God. I was like, nah, I don't want to deal with that. No thanks. No thanks, I'm just going to keep moving. Something popped out of the wall, and I'm like, there's no reason to deal with that. Oh, shoot. You're not supposed to be here. Oh, there's little sludge monsters, too. Oh, aiming is hard. If I take my time, I can hopefully save some ammo. This is going to be a whole thing, man. So now that I have fought enemies, there are just enemies. That got big! So he's moving, but can he walk when I'm in dialogue? That's my question. Maybe he can't? What is it? Hear me, O great fairy. Yeah, hear me, O great fairy of fairest fory. Fairest. Say phrase. Hear me, O great fairy of fairest forest. Welcome, child. Will you protect our precious natural world? I will. Follow me. Oh God, okay, so no, it does not pause the game. Shoot. Are you dead? Yes. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like a gotta stomp them when they're down sort of situation. Passage through the tree. Yeah, I'm going there. I just want to check on this code, although there's probably... That looks like an O, though. It looks like a 0. Maybe there's a different thing somewhere that will let me do zeros. I don't know. Let's go through the tree. We're going through the tree. We love a good tree. You gotta remember to also utilize the explosive barrels. It's an engraved message. Those who seek the truth stare into the pure, reflective water of our fairy pond. It's filthy. So the guy who fixed the water filter did it by running it through the air ventilation system. If you run the filter pump behind the curtain with the incorrect pressure, too high or too low, it'll trigger the ventilator. Be careful. You can tighten up the pressure using the valve handle. It's a valve. It can be tightened. Well, it's a control box. Ventilator, override, do not touch. Open it. Push it. Nothing happened. There's also an antidote. I haven't been poisoned yet. We love that for me. So this is behind the curtain. Do I move curtain? It's a pump mechanism. Examine. There's a dial and a lever. Pull lever. Oh. Everything's going great. So I need to turn this. I see. I understand now. Alright. Oh, it slowly goes down. Did I trip on something? Okay, I did it right. Okay. So I did that. I forget what I was doing that for. There was a reason, I just don't remember at this point what it was that helped accomplish. Because I can't go in there. Oh, hold on. Look at this. Hey, we have a bronze key! My suspicion is that there are multiple bronze keys, but maybe not. Maybe this one bronze key opens up any bronze thing. Big if true. Anyway, let's go into this awful place and find out if something else happens to us. My suspicion is yes. That just closed. We don't love that for us. It's a box of shotgun shells. Watch out for metal bear traps laying on the ground. You can set them off from a safe distance with a single handgun bullet. I figured, but I didn't want to waste my ammo. Banana peel. Who took the Ocean Kingdom restaurant trident? That thing is expensive, and without it, we can't do the Happy Birthday Sea Monster song. Someone said they saw it in the Witchwood. I'd go check, but that place gives me the creeps, honestly. Nothing is on fire. Panel on the wall? It's a model of a crow, with robot parts. The very last time I went to the theater with Ophelia, we saw an action movie about a cybernetic man from the future. I didn't really get it, but she loved it. She wouldn't stop talking about it. I got to work designing this cyborg crow since I thought she'd like it. I was going to propose it to Edward as a new themed area of the park. After I lost Ophelia, I shelved the project. I think the eye is made from a laser sight. Take it. Magnum laser. Was that a collectible? Because the little thing came up in the corner and said 1 of 15 with an X, and it's not something in my inventory unless it really upgraded my No, it didn't really upgrade this. Maybe it was since it said Magnum laser sight, I guess eventually we get a Magnum, and it'll be a laser sight for the Magnum. That makes the most sense to me. All right, let's shoot this. So, it's a wall. I can hear something behind it, but I can't get through. This also kind of looked sus to me, but I guess not. Alright. Well, we're done here. Really? Actually, since I don't need to be in here anymore, I'm not going to waste the ammo. I'm just going to move. Because there's not really a benefit to shooting them. I don't think they drop items for you. Hey, buddy. You can come hang out? Make sure there's nothing here I need to immediately kill. Good boy. So with the bronze key, we could return to the earlier area. Also, I'm in caution. Oh no. We could also go back to a save point. I don't think it's going to respawn enemies, so I think I can now just safely get to the save area. Yeah, I think so. Hey, bud, let's not try and push the Switch onto the floor, because I'm playing the Switch, and that might be a problem for me. I'm fine. So there's fine, okay, caution. There's probably a fourth one. There's probably like danger. Save game. Hey, pal. Can I help you? Can I help you do something? You need help doing something? Do you need some food? You want some food? Huh? Do ya? What? They see your ears. We didn't eat basically anything yesterday because we were too drugged. We're starting to eat again today. You want some food? Come here. What's this? What's this? What's that? You want any of that? He says, no, I don't. I don't want any of that. Are you changing your mind? You're like, oh, maybe. There we go. You want more than one? He's eating out of my hand. He is not high. He was high yesterday for a very long time. But yesterday was a double whammy. Because not only was he on gabapentin, but he also got a vaccine, which is also going to wear you out. So he had a rough night. And I stayed up because I didn't want to go to bed until he had started eating again. So I stayed up with him. And then eventually he finally was like, all right. There you go. Good boy. You can lick my hand. That's fine. There we go. How was that? A little snack? Yeah, he, I am gonna ask you to, like, come over here, though. Not be on the coffee table. Yeah, I gave him gabapentin at 11:30 a.m. and he ate at almost 2 a.m. So 14 and a half hours later, finally he was like, "Yeah, I can eat." And I was like, "Okay." So once he started to eat, I was like, "All right, that's good." And he ate pretty good through the night because there's food that goes off. And he's eating again today. You doing okay? You doing all right? Still moving a little in slow motion today, but we're getting there. We had 60 months from DC Racer. Congrats on 5. Also, for anyone that tuned in to breakfast stream yesterday, I still have these Chips Ahoy here. But we don't have coffee, I know. I may regret it. Okay, so things are going pretty well. If this brings me back from caution, I wonder what this does. I wonder if it just does a normal health kit and also antidote, or if it does like more health. I don't know. We had 72 months from Quack Team James. Congrats on 6. Are you coming up, pal? You are. Hello. Hi, buddy. Want me to make you a little bed? There you go. You want to sit next to me? He says, yes, thank you. Get comfy. Good. There you go. Let's see if y'all can see that. We good? Lay down. There you go. Alright. So now I've got a player 2. Let's get back out into it. So last time I walked this direction, a thing popped out of the wall and I was like, nah, I'm good. And then I just kept going. This time I'm going to see what it is. It popped out like... Oh, the enemy's left. It's too dark to see, but there's an awful smell coming from inside. That must be the thing that died in the vent that made the fairy thing do a bad. Probably. Alright, so we have a bronze key, which is great. The world is our oyster now. We can get into the train thingy. I feel like I should shoot a crow once. And I feel bad about it. Okay, you can't. Alright. Well, that solves that question. So we've been in there. Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. 300 from Grugs Pro with the Jimmy scare. I'm also wondering if enemies can walk into the bear traps, because if they can, there's not an incentive for me to set them off if I can get them to walk through them themselves. Like this little guy, like look at this little awful thing. They're not fast. Maybe not that guy. Does this use bronze key? It does. I'm slightly worried that this is a one-time use item. But, like, screw it, it's fine. It's not. Okay, so I can open up all bronze doors now. We're going into the mines. Keys, famous for being one use. I mean, you never know. It's a video game. Anything's possible. This just looks like it's going to be a fun time, doesn't it? This just looks like it's going to be a place where good things happen. If you can't find the crank handle, it's because I borrowed it. I used it to hide that big egg-shaped ruby inside the haunted manor. Okay, so the egg that we need for the swan is actually a ruby and is in the haunted manor. Afterwards, I locked the crank handle in a safe in the southeast utility corridor. Okay. Smells like gasoline, but it's almost empty. I don't got any gasoline. I only have ID card. Is that... Oh, there's gasoline right there. I guess not. I can't grab it. It's a mounted weapon. There's a valve on top. Turn it. Huh. It's low on fuel. Crane mechanism. Wait, what's the... Not sure what that is on the wall back there. There's a wheel. Turn wheel. The mechanism is incomplete. Oh no. There's all sorts of... There's something inside. What's inside? Shotgun laser. I got so many lasers. I don't got the guns. Larger enemies have more health than smaller enemies. Consider this when making decisions about which ones to fight and which weapons to use. Yeah, it's a good thing to remember that you don't have to fight everything. It's a pipe valve. It's missing the handle. There's a lot of things missing. I can't walk past this. There's a hole in the ground. I can hear something down there. We don't love that. Handgun ammo. It's a bucket. It's full of rocks. Hold on. There's something I can shoot. Ooh, what's that? It's gasoline! And a notebook. Tolman's Records, June 3rd, 1986. We hired a company to start excavating. It didn't go as planned. Problem 1, they spent too long setting up the site. Problem 2, there was already a paper trail forming. The whole point was to do this quickly and quietly. And then the deal breaker. They started asking questions about the roots. The band? They wanted to know the full size and shape of the thing they were excavating. They wanted to know what it was made of. They wanted to know how long it had been there. No deal, obviously. They had to go. They had to go. Okay, so I now have gasoline. So I can put gasoline in this thing, which will make this thing work. But this is a mounted weapon. There's a good amount of gasoline. So, like... Yeah, so this is a flamethrower. So I'm going to leave this here because I think what I need to do is get the crank mechanism to pull up whatever demon lives at the bottom of this thing. And then when I pull it up, I will shoot it with that. That's what I suspect is my plan. So there's a million puzzles going on. This is very puzzle heavy. And you have to remember a lot of things. And I still don't have any other weapons. But I'll find them. You can bet your butt. I'm gonna find them. Renee says, I warned you. Our lead on the crank is the egg ruby. The crank is in a safe in the southeast. The ruby is the egg that goes in the goose head. When I say these things out loud with my human mouth, they sound insane. So, 9012, man, that's a 0. Unless it's an 8. I'm just going to wait, because I don't know what that goes to. And I don't know how to get into that safe thing in the save room either, but that's okay. We'll get there. Let's head back, because we can go into the train place now. Zero is 6 on the keypad. She called it 6. When did she say that? Where? What? When did she call it 6? I got friends here. What in God's name? What is Big Skelly Man? Look at Big Skelly Man! What? Look at Big Skelly Man! Oh my God! That's how I feel, by the way. That's how I feel. Oh, she said 2106 instead of 9012. Yeah, but there is no 0. That's the problem. That's the problem I have. That's such a Big Skelly Man. I probably don't want to fight Big Skelly Man, because who knows what that will accomplish. Sorry, Big Skelly Man. Nothing personal. I just like... Although, maybe I can blow you up, Mr. Big Skelly Man. Mr. Big Skelly Man. Mr. Big Skelly Man, come here. Mr. Big Skelly Man. Come here, Mr. Big Skelly Man. Oh, Mr. Big Skelly Man, strong. It's time to go. Goodbye. That didn't work like I wanted it to at all. Alright. Ringbound book. Collection of staff memos. Oh, is this a save room? It is! Ah, it's a save room. They're all really unique. Here's all the video game tips I have. It's a portrait. Douglas Pike, the Builder. Natalie Crow, Autumn's Child. The computer systems in both the railway room and the dungeon now need the security disk to access. Yes, I know, it's inconvenient, but these are the new regulations. Okay. What's this? Tolman's Records, March 23rd, 1988. The intruder is contained in the lab. Boss is calling him the guest. I told him that was in poor taste, but it stuck. Offered guest food and water. He took no notice of either. I can't begin to describe what's wrong with him. Boss doesn't want to call an ambulance. He doesn't want to call anyone. I suggested we shut down all root excavation, just until we work out what's happened. Boss says we can't shut down just yet, so the machines are back on. I have a bad feeling. I think we're about to make things worse. There's no reason you have to defeat enemies, but if you leave them, you may have a harder time traveling around later on. It's a box of handgun ammo. We love that. Edward Crow, the Trailblazer. Tolman the Mole. Give to me grenade. So I might be able to defeat Big Skelly Man with some fervor. A little train gate. The Earl of Edgecombe, 1934. A fine steam engine, beautifully combining the Arabella and Bernadette design styles. There's a button on the side. Press it. Cute. Also, I see a grenade. Give to me the grenade. The Duke of Farnham. A handsome steam engine, stylishly combining the Arabella and Delilah design styles. Push. Orion's Odyssey, our grandest steam engine, elegantly combining all 4 design styles. During the war, it was used by the military to carry artillery. Cool. I got some things. Let's save game. Hooray! It also keeps track of how many times you've saved. Did you see that? There's a number next to it, so it shows how many times you've decided to save the game. So that's interesting. That's curious. I'm not going to take a break, but I am going to go to Cam so I can eat a cookie. There are 5 cookies in this bag. That's all the more you get. 5. I have eaten 3. 2 cookies remain. Anyway, that was the break. Back to it, baby. Let's go make friends with a Skelly Man. I swear to God, if he's just standing outside, I'm gonna be like, this is inconvenient. Okay. Mr. Skelly Man, are you still here? You want to be there for the whole year. You do quick turn and follow me fast. I'm gonna shoot you in your bony ass, Skellman. Stand next to Red. Whenever I shoot it, you will be dead. Please, Skelly Man, true. Oh God, you're still alive! Really putting a damper on my plans here. Mr. Skelly Man, I shot you. But you seem to be alive still. What if I shoot you? He makes a funny sound like no. I have a lot of bullets, but I don't feel like a handgun is the best way of dealing with this guy. But I've shot him with the red barrel twice, so maybe there's not that much left to do with him. But also, I don't want to eat through all my ammo trying to kill him, and I don't really need to kill him. I hope the damage that I've done to him is remembered. This needs crank hole, crank special hole, crank man, cranky hole. Can you come this way? Yeah. Unfortunately, you are very slow and bad at movement, so I can just sneak past you. Bronze keyhole. I have one of those. Let me open up that, and then also, what was this? Silver. I don't got silver. Let's go. Violence is the answer. I mean, it is the answer. But sometimes you have to have, like, a specific level of violence, and currently I have tiny violence. I need to wait until I get big violence. Haunted Hilltop. Nothing bad will happen here. Oh, more gasoline. Okay. So this is going to be a recurring item. What are you doing? Trying to get through this door. Oh, right. Is it locked? Obviously. Is there another way around? It's possible. Right, I'll go have a look. I feel like that person's going to turn around and they're going to be dead or something. It's full of trash. I love the idea of someone that has a grenade and it's like, I don't need this anymore. Old cigarette machine, but I'm not allowed to smoke. Indentation. Is something missing? Yeah, my ID card. It's a tent made of sticks. He's smiling at me. Gross. Take it. I couldn't move him. You know, I think he's fine where he is. So I need to find another face to put in this thing. There's a map. I already have a map. Is this a map of, like, this specific area? I think one map, it covers everything. The areas are pretty small. I mean, it's a short game. Like, it's not supposed to be a super long game, so... I saw a little light flash up there. It's nothing. The dungeon, Witchwood, Haunted Manor, the Crypt. Let's look around here first to see if there's something. There's not going to be any enemies while Julie is here, I bet. The glass bottles with red caps can be broken open. At the cost of a single handgun bullet, you can see what's inside the bottle before you choose to break it. It's true. The thing you said. Kick it! Sad. Oh, I was wrong. They would put an enemy over here. Look at this. There's 2 or more enemies over here. Oh. Hey, that answers my question about bear traps. Bear traps can kill enemies, which is very helpful to know. Neat. Anyway, I'm gonna shoot this. Medkit. Take. I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I want to use the red barrel up yet. If I run into another big guy in this area. I still have some ammo, so I'm okay. Is that more gas? I'm wondering if we get a flamethrower, to be honest, because gas being a recurring item, I'm like, I kind of bet we get a flamethrower at some point. If you're doing maintenance in the Haunted Manor or trying to access Ocean Kingdom, you need the crank handle. It's locked in the safe in the southeast utility corridor. The code for the safe is something to do with the crypt. Okay. It's full of trash! Grenade. We do love all of the items we're getting. I don't think I can reset bear traps, but that's fine. He's hooting and hollering! It seems like he hoots 5 times, then stops. Is he supposed to be an owl? He's shaped more like a bell. I think it's just telling me I need to ring that bell 5 times. I've done it. I've solved the mystery. We had a subscription from Liz the Cosmic Kid. Welcome. Welcome in. We're exploring this game. Okay, so this is actually pretty available to explore. I did it. I solved the mystery. Let's go. I'm a genius! This certainly looks like it's going to be awful. Looks pretty fragile. Spin it! So many places I never did it. Spin it! My mom used to make me practice every day. Oh. Interesting. So this is going to be a whole thing. Is there a phone ringing? It's a window. It's not real. It's just a picture. Hasn't rained in a while, actually. Oh, the hint thing is here, too. But it is the same number of hints, so gotta be careful about when you use it. A Swift and Sudden End by Be Slain. It's not moving. Pull it. The book was titled A Swift and Sudden End. So it's going to be one of those games, okay? It's going to be one of those games. Yeah, no lies detected. It's going to be one of those games, alright. So that's how you want to play. That's how you want to play. Was there a bear trap in this area? There was, wasn't there? I wonder if I could get Skellyman to step on bear trap. Skellyman? Butthole shot. Hey, can you step on this? Nope. You're too big, Skelly Man! Alright, I guess I'll save that barrel then. Alright, let's go over here. Faster door? Faster? A little more quick? Appreciate it. Well, shoot. I gotta do some stuff over. So let's try and remember everything that we did. It wasn't much. I checked this. I took this map. I interacted with this. Nothing happened. I talked to Julie. I checked this trash can. Banana. Oh, I didn't look. I didn't look at this! Please be careful around the Haunted Manor bookcases. Read the book titles carefully. In fact, it'd be easier if you just didn't touch them at all. Great. Awesome. Guess that solves that problem. Did I ever shoot these? Yes. Yes, but I think they had different supplies in them. Maybe I'm imagining that. But I think the supplies might be randomized. At least partially. Big if true. Please not... Big man, please step into bear trap. Thank you. Appreciate you. Handgun ammo. Gasoline. Alright, read that. But I have to read these things again because if I don't, they won't show back up in my thingamabob. In my safe places. And like one of these could be a safe place. But I don't know which one, so I just kind of have to trust. See if it's random that we get stuff out of these. Well, it still could be, but that one was the same. Okay. I think I've been thorough about redoing the stuff that I did. Pretty sure. I'm a little freaked out about this area now. But I'll be fine. Did I just see like a ghost? There's a ghost there, right? There's definitely a ghost here. Neat. Let's turn on my flashlight so I can see. It's a bookcase. No, I'm good. Harmony will fade. F-A-D-E. Something happened. Oh, one light lit up on the piano, so there's 3 different things I gotta find. Shotgun shells. Also, that stupid phone. Hello? You came back. Who is this? I'll admit, I'm glad to see you're up and about. Oh, the tenacity of youth. At least the phone's not ringing anymore. Melody of the Dead? Oh. Not yet. The clocks need regular winding, but please don't attempt it without the correct tool. So the fact that there's blood spatter here means something bad. Like, I feel like it will kill you or something. Adramelech the Undying blamed for many deaths between 10:20 and 11:15. His mouth is a deep hole. So this has something to do with the time. I refuse to put my hand in there. Not happening. Probably a good plan. So we gotta wind the clocks to a particular time, which we'll deal with at some point, but not yet. Song in a cage. Oh, it closes the other door. Well, that's fine. It's a mushroom! I'm a little mushroom boy. I'll use my mushroom magic to grant you a wish. Tell me, what is it that you wish? What's that? You want to improve the range of your flamethrower? To each their own, I guess. I don't have a flamethrower. If I refuse, do I get a different thing? No thanks. Wow, rude! I'm a little mushroom boy. I'll use my mushroom magic to grant you a wish. What is it that you wish? You want to improve the... Okay, so you only do this thing. I'm assuming I could probably get the wish now, and just when I get the flamethrower, which we assumed there would be one because of gasoline, it'll just automatically be extended. Wait, you don't even have a flamethrower! Bye. No wish for you! Okay, so we gotta come back for Little Mushroom Boy. We gotta remember him once we finally get the flamethrower. It's a bookcase. The Flames of Hell. I'm good. The tall wooden crates can be broken open, but there's no guarantee you'll find anything inside. I like reading the books, though. It's a coffin. There's a vampire sleeping inside. Take a closer look. He's not real. Oh, he got me. Look at that. The vampire sat up. It made me jump. He's kind of cute, though. I don't know what to do about the blood. Oh, I guess the blood is where the ghosts are. But there's no way to interact with the ghosts unless I, like, shoot them, which I don't think is what I need to do. So, in order to progress from here, we need to crawl through this hole, which was dead. Dead. Let's go! Nothing bad has ever happened in a tiny hole. Oh no. Oh shoot. He was big man, and I had grenade, so I used grenade. Are you big man, or are you normal man? You kind of normal man. Alright. Looking good. Last time we had a small hallway like this, we eventually ran into a save room. So that might be where we're going. This is nothing. It's a locker. The door's stuck. Kick it. It's empty. That's sad. Watch out for small explosives laying on the ground. They're rigged to blow up when touched. Keep a keen eye. Some of them look familiar to other items you might want to pick up. So that down there must be an explosive? Because it's not a thing. I'll just stay away from it. This is an interesting area. Huh. With as much gasoline as we're getting, I kind of feel like we might be getting the flamethrower soon. Variety of cleaning products. It smells strongly of bleach, and yet there's still a dark stain on the floor. I wonder, what were they trying to clean up? It's a door. I don't think it's locked. Park operations. Not yet. It's a letter. Legal summons. Final warning. Dear Mr. Crow, we sent you a letter 14 days ago and have not yet heard back. This is a serious matter that demands your immediate attention. You should know that Elaine Marshall's family have appointed a lawyer. The case against you is being prepared as I write this letter. State court. It's not going to go away. Maintenance staff. There's a button behind a panel on the back of the wooden crow house. You can use it to access the controls for the big animatronic crow. I already figured that out. Empty again. Some kind of diagram. Okay, so this is how we deal with the mining area. Not really sure what the middle thing is. A chain? I'm going to have to shoot that if I'm going to check that locker. Which means that there's probably something good in the locker. Probably. But also I'm worried that there's going to be an enemy in this area. So... Let's wait and see, because we might want that. We're just not allowed to smoke. Tolman's Records, March 27th. Alarm triggered at 2:15 a.m. 2 more guests, ooh, capital G guests, appeared in the pool room. This time I made sure the cameras were running, so we have proof they came out of the pool. They're worse than the first. Broken, wrong shape, falling apart. I feel heartless describing them so, but I have no other words for them. Boss said we wouldn't be able to move them like we did with the first guests. He spent 23 minutes trying to talk to them. Then he shot them both. How much time are you supposed to talk to a guest before you shoot them? What's the common courtesy? 20 minutes? So, I mean, Mr. Crow gave him 23. That's pretty, kind of a nice extra bonus there. So, look at the locker. It's stuck. This one won't open. We need the bad key machine. These lockers are not really giving me what I... Oh, there's a person in here. Are you alright, ma'am? Ugh, my head. I threw up. Hey, it's alright, don't worry about it. Can I ask, did something happen to you? It only grazed me. I thought I'd be fine. I don't even know what it was. My head is pounding, my stomach is... Ah, right. You were attacked. I feel dizzy. I have something that might make you feel better, at least for a little while. I think she's sick since she's puking. You should take this. Thanks. I think that actually helped. Oh, I'm so rude. What's your name? I'm Mara. Thanks, Mara. I'm Natalie. Natalie... Oh my god, it's Natalie Crow! What are you doing here, Mara? I'm actually looking for your father, for Edward Crow. What on earth do you want with father? You filed a missing persons report, didn't you? Yes, I did. You're who they sent? Yeah, I'm Agent Mara Forrest. But you're so... What? What about the man I spoke to on the phone, Detective Harrison something? Detective Harrison James. He couldn't make it. Problem with his car. So they sent you instead? Yep. This is your father's office? He's not in there. I've been out here for hours and I haven't heard a sound. Be that as it may, I'd still like to take a look inside. Do you know how to get in? That's going to be difficult. You'll need the key. It's a big fancy gold one. Gold key, got it. And you'll have to turn off the electrified door handle. How do I do that? No idea. It wasn't electrified the last time I was here. Father must have only recently had it installed. Why? What's he hiding in there? I'm sorry, Mara. I'm still not feeling great. Right, of course. I'll leave you alone. Sorry. You're kind. We are short if we're, because we're 25. What is this? Crow moved the electric battery charger to the southeast underground level. I know that means you won't have access to it anymore. I think that was the idea. Okay, so we're going to have to, move around in order to, find stuff. I'm not going to try to open that, because that's just going to hurt. Ooh! Large medkit. Haven't had to use any of those yet. That's good. There's one of these. This is a big area. Another antidote. Okay. Alright, so we've checked everything. It's an elevator. I don't like that. I'll come back to that. I don't like fatal error flashing on that. Let's do this so we can get to that locker. Which probably won't even have anything in it. And a grenade. Okay. 1 bullet for 1 grenade is a good trade. Watch out for gas traps laying on the ground. You can smash them from a safe distance with a single handgun bullet. Maybe that's the thing I was looking at. Oh my god. What's this? The power switch for the 4 periphery elevators is in Tolman's office. Yes, that's the other side of the park. Yes, that means you're in the wrong place. See, the issue I have is that the game has shown itself at this point that it will kill me. Like, it's that type of game where it'll just be like, LOL, you dead? And because of that, that gives me, like, a reasonable amount of hesitation. There has to be a safe place in Haunted Hill, and it could be right here. Let's go look. Let's go look around. Electronic panel. There's a button. Give it a sec. It's the ferry. She's facing the other way. Staff memo. Can someone from maintenance please varnish the Ocean Kingdom storage room door, or else just replace the door entirely? It's made from really old wood, and it's starting to crumble. It's not exactly fire safe. And then there's also a pulley. It's for moving the curtain. Oh, there's definitely a fun guy.
16.
In that chair down there.
Ah, 16.
He got a bulbous noggin. That was 1600 with some gold lining. Says, do you have crows in your country? I do, actually. There's an astounding amount of crows. That man does not look well. Push button. I liked it better when I was up here, personally. I don't trust that thing at all. It made a metal sound. So, like, maybe it's fine. But there is definitely a part of my brain that's like, I could go back to the safe area. I could go back to the save point. I'm not that far away. I don't want to have to redo a bunch of stuff. Might be safe, though. It'll probably be fine. It'll probably be fine. There's a trash can. Just gonna keep looking around a little bit. An apple core. There's another phone ringing. There's something on the floor. Oh yeah, it's definitely alive. It's definitely alive, and I think that's another one of them, which means they're both going to be giving me problems, I bet. I noticed the Seven Seas mermaids use the same kind of battery as the giant crow. Not a great idea. Those kinds of batteries aren't waterproof. Those mermaids are going to need constant maintenance. So we can get the crow working if we deal with the mermaids. Nothing in the box. Oh, he's awake now! Oh, shoot, they're fast! Oh, God, they're fast! Oh, no, going up, going up! I don't need to be down there. Demon. No way. They can run. Every other enemy's like, I'm just gonna hobble. And those guys are like, was that a gunshot? I know how to sprint. You know what? We'll come back. We'll come back. We'll come back. Let's come back through here. Sometime... Oh, she's gone. Which I kind of assumed she would be. And the game might spawn in enemies in this area. It's not impossible. It hasn't. But it could have. Could also spawn them in the mansion. So I gotta be really... I did not go through the blue door yet, it's true. I have not forgotten, though. The thing that sucks is there's definitely a save room in this area, but I don't know where it is. I'm not entirely sure where it is, so... I can't really... reliably be like, well, here it is, because I don't know. Is Julie still over here? Julie is still over here. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go save my game in the locomotive room. So let's deal with that. Excuse me, miss, you really shouldn't be wandering around here. Why not? It's not safe. Would you like me to escort you out? Are you a police officer? Police Detective Harrison James. I was supposed to be here hours ago, but some kid broke into my car this morning. Little punk slashed my tires, too. They look okay to me? No, they slashed my car tires. I had to borrow the bike because I couldn't use my car. Oh, right, duh. I didn't catch your name. Oh, right, sorry, I'm Mara. Ah, so that's your car out front? The 85 Fiesta? Yeah, how'd you know? I met your boyfriend. He said he was waiting for you. Oh my god. He's not my... No, never mind. It doesn't matter. You're blushing. No, I'm not. Shut up. Actually, Mara, maybe you can help me. I was supposed to meet up with a woman, a Miss Natalie Crow. You haven't seen her around, have you? As far as I know, she's early 20s, blonde hair. Yeah, I'll tell him. I don't know what'll happen. Let's find out. Yeah, I saw her. She was in the staff hallway outside Edward Crow's office. Oh, great. Thanks a lot. I need to go find Miss Crow, but I'm going to ask you to go back to your car, okay? It's not safe here. You need to go home. Sure. I was just on my way out, more or less. Glad to hear it. You be safe now, okay? He's gonna die. Really didn't think he was gonna show up. I feel certain that because we told him where Natalie Crow is, we will find him dead. Is there an enemy around? I heard strange noise. Also, the phone is ringing again. Hello? Listen. I had no idea what the roots were for. How could I have known? What roots? What are you talking about? There are 7 in total, and I cut them down. Cut them open! You cut them open? What? All but one. We left one intact. For posterity, we thought. What a farce. There's definitely an enemy or something, because it's making enemy sound. I think. Maybe I'm imagining it. Also, this, I think, came back. I don't think this was here before. Or I think it was here before, and it like, reloaded in. So, there are some supplies that they, like, come back. Which is cool. That's good. I like that. I'm going to be loaded on supplies. Let's go save the game. Let's go around here. Cool. Yeah, right? Mara is very suspicious. And Chaz says, yeah, you were supposedly here in his place, but he didn't know you, so you are sus, right? It's interesting because that means that Mara is lying to the player. So we, in our, you know, fourth wall position, have to figure this out. But the fact that he didn't know, it also means that when we find him, he's going to be like, what the, you know, what's going on? Why did you say you were with the police force? Then we'll have to shoot him. We'll have to shoot everyone by the end. It's okay. We've got a lot of ammo to do that. Fun! Yeah, Quack Team James says, maybe we slashed his tires. It's possible. It's possible. We're the bad guy? Oh no! I love it. It's still making the strange sound. Oh, my friend. There we are. Yeah, Masala Chai says, we are short for a 25-year-old. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This is great. We will certainly learn more soon. Ooh! Harrison James Pike. So he came to where we said she was. This is getting good. This is getting good, man. Will the thing still be open? Conveniently, yes. I can't wait to find out what happened to this dude. There was a sound outside, and I thought it was in the game. So I moved very slowly because it sounded like a groan, and I was like, oh no, there's a groan. Now that we've saved, let's go in here. Find out what's in here. That's bad. Oh shit, he's dead. I guess he shot himself. Should I call the police? But I am the police! There's a handgun laying next to him. I better not touch it. But what if I just take it? Because it doesn't matter. There's a staff memo. The following doors are now locked electronically. Dungeon Mermaid, Cyclops, Wolf, Serpent, Cryptophilia. They can only be opened via the dungeon's computer terminal. It's a bottle containing an antidote. I can't carry... Oh! Oh, yellow means max. Yellow is max. We can't carry any more antidotes. Well, that's fine. We're not getting poisoned. Renee says, it would not hurt my feelings at all if sudden Mal jumped out from behind the couch. She just left the house. So it will be very difficult for her to do me a scary. Which is great for me. Or did she? She definitely did, because she has an appointment. It's a filing cabinet. Read file. Edward has pulled all the funding for Cosmic Future, and we've halted construction. He said it was just a temporary delay, but I can tell when he's lying. Something is seriously wrong with Edward. He looks sick, but at the same time, there's a kind of manic energy in his eyes. I asked Toman about it, but he gave me the silent treatment, so whatever it is, I think they're in on it together. I tried to spy on Edward and Toman during their meeting. It sounded like they were trying to talk to someone, a third person in the room who wasn't talking back. But they were talking like how you talk to a baby or a young child, speaking slowly, using simple language. What's going on? It's a TV. This is a message for Edward Crow from Douglas Pike. Edward, we've been friends for over 30 years. You entrusted me with the running of your theme park, a task I have relished. You have always shown me kindness and always paid me well for my work. However, I can no longer remain silent. Edward Crow, your crimes have not gone unnoticed, nor will your sins go unpunished. As for Elaine Marshall, I hope she never forgives us, for none of us deserve it. Goodbye. Huh. Scoozy. Handgun ammo. We also had 20 months from Pastry Bear Plays. Thank you. What's this? It's a motto of the Crow Country Park. There are 4 main areas and a few smaller sections around the outside. Edward had his office door electrified. Decently high voltage, too. I turned off all the mains power, but the door was still electrified, so I think he must have hooked it up to a generator somewhere in the underground level. Okay. We are done in here. Being out here could have triggered something, so be on our toes as I walk back out here. And for the heck of it, I will now walk into the scary box. This works. This is a whole thing. The violent Cyclops, imprisoned for crimes against nature, 700 BCE. Alright, this is all for show, so it doesn't open. It's a metal handle. We love turn handle. We love turn handle forever. Always turn handle. That was fun. I would have made a good medieval torturer guy. Wait, no, I take that back. It's a newspaper. The Atlanta Globe, January 1987, South American gold mine linked to local landowner. Reports have emerged detailing the activities of a recently revived Brazilian gold mine. Apparently, the site near the north coast of the state of Para is currently operating as one of the most profitable gold mines in the Americas, selling to at least 2 major international companies. But why, you ask? Are we reporting this in the Atlanta Globe? Well, it's recently surfaced that the gold mine in question is actually owned by local landowner and businessman Edward Crow. Most readers probably only know him as the eponymous owner of the Crow Country theme park here in Atlanta. And indeed, it seems there has been some effort to cover up Mr. Crow's connection to this profitable gold mine. While eyebrows are certainly being raised at this revelation, at least we finally discovered the source of Crow's vast wealth. We had a complaint from a parent about the depiction of alcohol in the mermaid cage. Of all the things to complain about, I told her it's not an alcohol bottle, it's a bottle of highly corrosive acid. That actually seemed to placate her. There's acid in the mermaid cage. The Big Bad Wolf, imprisoned for crimes against nature, 1812. 10, I can read. There is Cyclops, there is Wolf, and these things have been capitalized for some reason, so they might be important. Let's look underneath the bloody sheet. It's a computer. I'm not good at computers. Try anyway. Well, darn. Once we get the disc, we have some computers to check. We're going to be retreading ground a lot. The Deceptive Serpent. Imprisoned for crimes against nature, 1800 BCE. I hope we get in here eventually, because there's, like, ammo in there. When talking to NPCs, make sure you've seen all their dialogue before moving on. If you see a speech bubble icon above an NPC's head, try talking to them again. The Deadly Mermaid, imprisoned for crimes against nature, 1837. Can I shoot the highly corrosive acid? No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe once I get in there. But I'm not in there yet. Press forward. What do we put in this theme park? Live ammo. Love it. Oh, look at that! That's where that comes out. Okay. So that's helpful. Julie is still here. Based on the fact that I just believe firmly in my heart that there's a save room in every area, I would suspect that the save room is this way? It could be past the creepy place that we had seen before, but I kind of think it might be this way. Let's go down here. Let's take a look. Oh. Someone is definitely holding a shotgun at me. I don't love that. I like the fact I'm going to get a shotgun. I don't like the fact that I'm being held at gunpoint. Solomon Weselby. Turn the head. They probably all have to face in. If I had to guess. Still. Gross. Yeah, if that guy shoots me, I'll probably be a dead. If the first one was Weselby and this one is Estelle, so they need to face the directions of their cardinal names. So this person needs to face that way. I'm just worried I'm going to get shot in the process. So you are Weselby, so you need to look that way. Norbert. I feel like that's right. Did I mess something up? Oh, wait. SW would be southwest. I understand. Some of them have two names. So southwest. Who are you? Northeast. So... It broke. I guess it was just a plastic decoration. I was so worried I was going to get shot. The clock stopped. Okay, so it wasn't a real shotgun, so I couldn't have used it anyway. But still, very scary. Engraved plaque. Here lies Ophelia, tragically drowned. Daughter, sister, human. It's a small tank of gasoline. We are now at max gas. 30 gas is max gas. We are not at max medkits. I bet max medkits is 5. If any of the kids have trouble disabling the trap, you can offer this advice. When reading the gravestones, focus on the names. The birth dates and death dates aren't any use to you for now. Look at the center of the floor. All right, we got it figured out. Oh, Christ Jesus. Thank God for grenades. Grenades make the bad go away. It's a handle. Pull it out. I'm a genius. I broke it. Is there anything over here? Handgun ammo. I have max handgun ammo. And, you know, like, cool. Cool. 40 bullets is as much as you can hold. I wish I could hold more. Alright, let's go on up. Can I have safe place? I sure can. Hell yeah. Love that. Handwritten letter. Hey Ed, what's been going on? I finally set up the address you can use to send me the ore. If you label the content as samples of geological interest, we can pass it off as an academic research thing. I'll collect the shipments once a week and take them back up into the mine. Hold on to your hat, we're about to become the luckiest gold miners since 1848. Marv. It's a collection of video game tips. You can run! Thanks. I left the shotgun in the submarine. Shark, 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 dolphin. At least, I think that's the quickest way. I was never that good at math. Okay. It's a collection of staff memos. These are all the memos we've got. Watch out for chandelier traps hanging from the ceiling. God. Set them off from a safe distance with bullets. They'll damage enemies, too. Yet another thing I gotta watch out for. It's an adult magazine. Barf. No thanks. Oh yeah, you can see the images that we've pulled out and pasted. God! I thought that was in the game. The first meow, I was like, cat! That caught me off guard, man. That one got me good. I'm glad I'm in a save room. I think I read 20 months from Pastry Bear Plays. We also had 1,008 bits from Aldo. It says, fun fact, not only can you skip that puzzle by shooting the clock, you can insta-kill the boss by pulling on the gate when he's doing his entrance animation. Just a neat shortcut for repeat playthroughs. That's cool. Huh. Neat. That's a fun little bonus. I did think about shooting the hand. Like, that was one of my first thoughts. I was like, I'm going to shoot this guy. But then I saw it was a puzzle, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll do a puzzle. Fortunately, we're not maxed out on shotgun shells. It's full of trash. Soda can. Oh my god. I can't take the antidote, right? So they'll just, yeah, leave it there. There's a book here. Tom B. Stone, The Year Solina Died. It looks very well read. Is it some kind of clue? Solina. Didn't I see that name somewhere else just a minute ago? Yeah, so Gravestone has a date, and that's going to be the code to that. Obtained a map. Okay. Sell. Yeah, let's one thing at a time. A reminder that the piano in the Haunted Manor is not to be used for casual playing. It's wired up to the walls and the whole system is pretty fragile. If you're not Haunted Manor staff, leave it alone. What's this? Coffee machine? I don't drink coffee. Good thing, too, since I don't think it's working. Field trips. Gather the kids in a group outside the Haunted Manor. Choose an older kid, get them to ring the doorbell, nothing will happen, laughter ensues, then choose a younger kid and have them try. Quietly tell them the secret so they get the door to open, impressed gasps ensue. The secret is to ring the bell a specific number of times. Alright, let's save the game. Maybe everything will be okay. Maybe it won't. So there's lots of things to interact with here. Let's actually start by going back and finding the date for Solina, because that could give us something cool. Oh. There we go. 1805 to 1872. Wonder if that ever opens. We'll find out. Yeah, I'm not allowed to smoke. I don't drink coffee. On the short side for 25. We're getting a lot of clues. We're getting a lot of clues. Initially, I was like, "Oh, we're playing as Haley," and now I'm like, "I don't know. Now I think we're playing as young Haley." You done resting? We stood up. Okay, 1805 to 1872. Let's try 1805. Well, there is no O. Let's try 1872. That was correct. Hey, it's the crank handle. I already forget what that's for. I think that's needed in the mining area. But we also need more than that. We need, like, the chain. So there's a few different things we need. It's a lever. Nothing bad can happen. Finally. Hey, how did you get inside? I went through the crypt. There was this tombstone puzzle and a shotgun and this ticking clock. Okay, I didn't ask for your life story. Oh, sorry. I'm just kidding. You did good, alright? Now, there's work to be done. What are you doing? Yeah, I think this is the best spot. The best spot for what? I assume he uses that elevator, so he'll see it for sure. Are you talking about Edward Crowe? Yeah. Hey, would you help me out with something? Sure. What do you need to do? I need to clear off these tables and then lay out some documents. It won't take a minute. That'll do it. Thanks for the help. That takes care of that. Hopefully he'll see it. While I'm here, I'm going to take a look in the cell. Did you go in? I didn't, no. I see. Probably for the best. Well, catch you later. Stay out of trouble, alright? For the attention of Edward Crowe. 1. It's a newspaper. Incident at local theme park. Parents Luke and Patricia Marshall decided to take their daughter Elaine to a local theme park for her 15th birthday. Crow Country, named for its owner, one Edward Crowe, is a small amusement park found only a few miles southeast of Atlanta. It's fair to say that it's been fairly popular with locals, but never really drew in the big crowds of some of its larger competitors. The Marshall family were walking through the haunted Hilltop section of the park when Elaine became separated from her parents. Around half an hour later, Elaine reappeared. She was visibly very upset, and a patch of blood marked the front of her t-shirt. It seems Elaine had wandered into a restricted section of the park and encountered something or someone very dangerous. Yesterday, Atlanta Central Radio got a direct quote from Elaine herself, speaking from her ward at Westview Hospital. There was a man in a cage. What if we are Elaine? It's a medical report. Elaine Marshall, date of birth, July 5th, 1973. Injuries. Wound across the stomach and chest, not healing due to a bacterial infection. Attempts to identify the nature of the bacteria are still ongoing. Suspected cause of injury, attacked by a wild animal. Unsubstantiated claim by the patient that she was attacked by a person. Treatment. Ongoing treatment of bacterial infection, currently no improvement shown. Notes. Patient also complains of ongoing headaches and queasiness. Further treatment pending legal agreement between Marshall family and a third-party financier. Dr. Margaret Fielding. And then fourth thing, a business card. Julie Barron, locally feared lawsuit attorney. So Julie is the attorney. Okay. I want to save before I do that. I can save again very easily. It's keeping track of how many times I save. And I don't know if that's for just fun purposes or if they're going to be like, well, you got bad ending because you saved 8 times. Julie went in the cell, so I can too. Well, here we are. The incident that closed down Crow Country, it happened right here. Did you notice? It's been deep cleaned. Of course, that in itself is a form of evidence. You mean the fact that they had this room cleaned is proof that something happened? Something they want to cover up? Right. No smoke without fire, as they say. No bleach without blood. Oh, that's good. I'm going to start saying that. It's okay. You don't need to stay. I'm sure you have places to be. Right. You're looking for Edward Crow, aren't you? Do you know where he is? I want to get into his office. It's in the northeast corner of the park, I think. Northeast? Sounds like you'll need to pass through the Haunted Manor. Right. Thanks, Julie. Yeah, I've already been there. There's a panel here. Open it. Press button. Julie, now's your chance to, like, lock me in here if you're evil. It doesn't seem like you are. I got a med kit. And there's a notebook. March 24th. Boss and I have the storeroom converted into a holding cell. Pike isn't happy about it. He says we can't legally hold people here, even if they've committed a crime within the park. I tell him it's not for criminals. Boss brings the guest up here, locks it in the cell. He wants to run some tests. He says it will be much quicker if he doesn't have to travel down to the lab each time. I think it is a very bad idea to bring the guest up to the surface, especially while the park is still open. Almost immediately, I'm proven right. A girl named Elaine Marshall finds her way into the holding cell and encounters the guest. She is injured and taken to hospital. Boss is forced to close the park. I fear this is not the end, but the beginning. Ah, so now we have enough information to put together exactly the sequence of events that led to the park closing. Alright, well, you have a good one. I'm gonna go. Who puts guest in a cell? It's not guest, it's capital G, guest. Which is a very important distinction. The clothes didn't fit them. Ah, look at this. And this is where the Chipotle burritos are made. There's gas, but we have gas, so we can't take it. It's a pipe. Golden tubes are falling onto the conveyor belt. It's a machine. I think it's grinding up the golden tubes. Kind of reminds me of mortar and pestle. The gold has been broken up into little pieces. There's a bunch of rocks in a funnel at the top. Each rock is embedded with little pieces of gold. And I have... I'm not going to take this handgun ammo for one bullet. So there's nothing I can do to interact with any of this. This just shows the gold getting turned into rock gold. Yeah, a reverse mine. Reverse mine. They're making gold ore. Yeah, the earlier note implied that the gold mines were faked. Okay. We're done here. We're mining for gas, not gold. Weren't they were making the... They were doing fake gold to put down into the thing because they hired miners to excavate so they could find more of the weird stuff. And they wanted to make it seem like there was gold down there. That was I think, the story plot. I might have gotten some of that mixed up. Ringbound book. We already read all that. I think I can leave. Yeah, that's right. So, they're excavating for something else, which we don't fully understand yet. But they put fake gold in there so they could hire people to be like, there's gold! Get the gold! What? There's weird stuff? We're just looking for gold. Okay. It's worth a shot. Quite literally, a shot. Alright. Well, it's finally time. I guess I can go out this door. It's finally time to go back to the creepy place. I did test the fatal error, and it just said nothing happens. So things have got to be working until, like, before those work. I just saved. Like, oh my god. Fella, you seem sick. I gotta go. I am the great and mighty Pooh. Let's, hopefully nothing shows up in this room again. I liked this room being safe. It's still safe. We love that. Did I check this? I think I did. Shoot. Maybe not. How many grenades can I have? More than 3. Yeah, brave Sir Robin ran away. Alright, let's try get back into the manor. Which should just be a straight shot across where we are here. Which is why I went this way instead of trying to get past Poopy Monster. Hi, Poopy Monster, bye. I'm gonna have to deal with that, but I don't have to deal with it this second. And that's the trick. That's really the trick. Do I have to deal with it now? No? Then I won't. So I killed the guys in here. Did not make new guys, which we love. Can't get in there. It's time. It's time. I hate everything about this. Do. I never answered the phone, right? I think the phone stopped ringing. Oh god. Well, it's dead. I suppose that's all there is to say. Are we sure? It's a valve. It's connected to a pipe. Turns on the sprinklers. Huh. I think I read that. I think that's handgun ammo. When I shoot this, whatever little creatures are in here are gonna start heading this way. So I gotta like keep that in consideration. There's one directly in front of me and then one over there on the left. So maybe I should see you in hell! That was effective. Alright. When you know there's trouble, it's so much easier to deal with trouble. I hope there's not 3 of them. I'm full on everything. I can't walk past him, which I don't love. Hello? The first guest emerged from the pool 2 years ago. I've been thinking, it must have been on purpose. The timing, I mean. 2 years ago? 1988. It must have been some sort of intersection, a critical pivoting point, if you will. Late enough that we've developed the necessary infrastructure, early enough that early enough so as not to be too late, I suppose. I read that. The door is blocked. Why would we block the door, though? Is this something I can open? No, it's just a box. Alright, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to unblock this door. That's it. That's all we know. And there's this thing. It's full of water. I thought for sure it'd be my ID card. I hope nobody needed to use that stick. We can turn the sprinklers on that thing, that doll, and that's weird. So maybe that doll catches on fire at some point. I don't know. Oh, the theater. Which makes sense, because we were very clearly in a theater. Okay. Hey, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. This is good. Get the crank arm. We could throw the crank arm into the dig site just to see if anything changes. I don't think we can do anything until we have more stuff, but like, I don't know, maybe. Wait, what is this? I don't think this was open before. This is new. Search each area carefully. Smaller items like antidotes and grenades can be easy to overlook, although it doesn't really matter if you're full on them. Warning, I shouldn't have to say this, but for your safety and my sanity, please do not eat any of the mushrooms. It's a velvet rope barrier. It's blocking the way. Although, I could easily move it. I choose to move it. Are you, like, alive? It's the Mushroom King. There's a button on his head. It's a hanging scroll. By decree of His Royal Highness, the Monarch of Many Mushrooms, the court finds the following to be innocent and harmless. Blusher, Moral, Shiitake. This is going to be a puzzle. Which is fine. There's nothing... It's a mushroom on a plate. Ah... By decree of His Royal Highness, the Monarch of Many Mushrooms, the court finds the following to be deadly and dangerous. Deathcap, Destroying Angels, Deadly Dapperling. I think I want to do this puzzle, but I think I'm going to save first, because I'm right next to where one of our save rooms is. So let's do that. And then we'll deal with Mushroom Kingdom. Down the hall. Keep wondering if they're going to start spawning more guys back, because they're giving me a lot of supplies. Guess not. I keep expecting them to do it, but they haven't, so maybe they won't. Alright, let's go deal with mushroom time. There are good mushrooms and there are bad mushrooms. We do still have a lock safe in this room. I don't... I think we just don't know the code yet. I don't know what that code on the ground was for. It has an 8 in it. Or a 0 in it. And there's no 0. Why is it the other way around? 2106. Okay. All right. Put in 1988. All right. We will solve that at some point. Chaz, just 998 more things to try. Or 9,998. Yeah, I still don't understand that the code on the ground, because I don't think there's even any keypads in the game that have a 0. But it's not my job to figure out that right this second. So, whatever. Hi. Did I ever go I went that way, right? Have I not been that way? That's the way I haven't went. I've just been very thorough about all this other stuff. So I actually haven't went that way yet. Do you desire... hold on. He might... Do you have a desire? Do you want some of this? Come here. You're just looking at me like, I don't really care. Eat some of that. He's like, what? Let me play just a little bit more. And then we'll hang out. Huh? Nope, didn't want food. He smelled it. He smelled it hardcore, and then he was like, never mind. Ammo. I don't need it. I'll leave it there, and I'll grab it on my way out if I have to shoot something. So... okay. The safe mushrooms, blusher, morel, and shiitake. Oh God. Mrs. Morcella? The illustrious Miss Lepioda Brunioni Incarnata. What does this mean? Are these like the technical names for these? Am I overthinking this immensely? Maybe. The blusher is the common name for several closely related species of the genus Amanita. A. rubescens, or the blushing Amanita, is found in Europe and Asia. So, yeah, I think that is actually what I'm supposed to do, which my first thought was like, that can't be it because the information is not in the game, but I think it is it. So, I can eat the blusher, which is A. rubescens. So, I can eat this. That's the blusher. I guess I'm just supposed to look this up otherwise. The moral. Morchella, the true morels, is a genus of edible sac fungi. Morchella. Which one was Morchella? Nope. Nope. Nope, I must have passed it. Is it the first one? Safe to eat. And then the final one is shiitake. Shiitake. Lentinula, which I definitely saw, I think. Yes, lentinula. Eat. I've eaten the safe mushrooms. Press button. I invited Amanita Floyds to dinner. Alas, I find myself dining alone. I'm afraid the death cap will be thrown to the pigs. So, this was the thing to give me the hints? Okay, well, I've eaten the correct mushrooms. I can't eat these mushrooms because... I don't understand. I'm gonna Amanita Floydus to dinner. So the death cap is bad. Yeah. What? I left all of the... I'm not sure I understand. I left all of the ones... Was I supposed to eat the opposite ones? I found a medkit. I don't think I understand the nature of the puzzle? Does it reset? Let me walk outside. I'm not sure what this means. Oh, the mushrooms are gone. But it doesn't say that there's an unsolved puzzle in here either. What is this room? Condition, caution. I'm just gonna eat all of the mushrooms. Now I'm poisoned. I died. It's fine, because I have a save. I'm very confused because, like, I looked up which mushroom's good, and I'm like, okay, and then I ate those mushrooms. Am I supposed to eat the bad mushrooms? Alright. I guess I'll eat the bad ones and just, like, heal. I have plenty of healing stuff, so it's not a big deal. It's just... I find that very weird. If it doesn't reset, then that must be what you're supposed to do, too. I invited Amanita Rubescence to dinner. Alas, I find myself dining alone. I'm afraid the blusher will be thrown to the pigs. I invited Morcella to dinner. Alas, I find myself dining alone. I'm afraid the Mora will be thrown to the pigs. I invited Amanita Bisporegura to dinner. Alas, I find myself dining alone. I'm afraid the destroying angels will be thrown to the pigs. Now it's different. It's a different list now. I guess just, yeah, I'm thinking maybe just eat the ones he tells me? Or wait, or does he say all of them? No. Deadly Dapperling. I think it's random. Maybe? He said the Moro at some point. He's not saying any of the good ones now, but he definitely did. There's a good one. I think it just randomly says any of them? I guess eat them all. Puzzle bad. Puzzle very bad. I feel sick. Will this heal me? No. Last time I was able to eat 2 bad ones, so let me see if I can eat 2 bad ones. Critical. Ooh, scary. That put me to caution. Will this kill me? I think I will live. Oh no, that was too much. Gosh darn. Okay. Good puzzle. Good puzzle. I was hoping I'd find the poison one early and use one of the big health kits because it restores your health and heals poison. Nope. Yeah, this puzzle is poorly designed. Is that the second? That's the second death just to the mushrooms. Alright, we're going back in. Do the mushrooms change places? So that put me in critical. That poisoned me. Injured. So there's 5 levels. Okay. Is this the other bad one? This one's okay. This is the bad one. There we go. There. Alright. I've eaten all those stupid mushrooms. Thank you for dining with me, stranger. I open myself up to you fully. It's a mushroom.
I'm a mushroom boy. I'll use my mushroom magic to grant you a wish. Tell me, what is it that you wish? What's that? You want to improve the power of your handgun? To each their own, I guess. Wish granted.
Power increased.
I'm a little mushroom boy. I've already granted you a wish. I have no other purpose.
Okay, that was a terrible puzzle. It wasn't even really a puzzle. Like, it was just like, harm yourself. So that was bad, and I did not love it. But I got through it, and the reward is worthwhile. Permanent handgun increase is good. Let's grab this. Okay. We got it. Alright, good. That's why it wasn't a, like a puzzle thing on the map that, like, needed solved. Because it doesn't matter if you do it or not. It's not imperative, but it's worth doing since you get a good thing. There's still so many unanswered things. We still don't have any sort of silver key. We haven't been north at all. There's still stuff to figure out in Haunted Manor, the dungeon. There's a room... Oh yeah, we never found a face to open the twig thing in Haunted Hilltop. But, like, God only knows where that is. And there's a... it says there's a door in Fairy Pond that goes further back. But there's no room on there. Did we not go that way? That's weird. Yeah, we need the ruby swan for the egg, and the ruby is somewhere. We have the crank, which can help us do some things. I think the crank was used actually in the main area, so we could probably go back. The crank is also used here. I'm kind of... Let me go in here and see if this... I think we need another part to do this, but... Crank. That's for the gas, which it should have gas in it. Yeah. Crane mechanism. So that needs one more gear, and then the crank, I think, goes here? Turn crank. Huh. Alright. I need something here. We saw a diagram earlier, and I think it was a chain, which is weird because there's clearly a chain there. But there's nothing else we can do with this right this second, so I'm gonna leave. We watered the hole. It's important to help your hole grow big and strong. It's the most important thing. I don't think we can do anything else until we get the last item. We still never figured out this, which is frustrating. This was what? Swan boats, that's right. And I think the crank opens up the other door in here. I bet Big Man is still in here. Big Skelly Man. Oh, and there's a low guy, too. Oh, there's a few low guys. I don't love that. Is this the door with the crank? Yeah, I think it is, actually. Oh my god, that's blood. Seems bad. After all, you still have your hole. That is worrisome. I feel like I should save the game before I run in there. Where's train? Train is where safety is. We love that. Let's save and then we'll run through that scary hole. We found so many things that need so many things. So, like, we're gonna have to find those things, but we know where so many of the things go. And that's something. So when we finally start finding these things, it's really gonna come together quick. But yeah, there's a lot. Walked right through, baby. What could be in this place? It's the Ocean Kingdom! It really makes me wonder what was ahead in the one area I never went. Ocean Kingdom. Apple core. The handle was broken. Sad. Just gonna walk past this. Warning, Nemo's Adventure is accessed by a 15-foot vertical ladder. Do not attempt to use the ladder if someone is already on it. Nemo's Adventure is not suitable for young children, pregnant women, the elderly, or those with back problems or heart conditions. We also know that there's a shotgun in there. And that's of high interest to me. I hid the golden key inside the fairy's head. Not the pond fairy, the theater fairy. Even if you break open the head, it's in a block of resin, so you'd need to meld it with something. Acid would work, or perhaps fire. The golden key to the office is in the theater fairy's head. So we might be able to shoot it? But there's a sprinkler there. So maybe set it on fire to melt it and then... I don't know. I think we might need a flamethrower. Is that medkit? That is medkit, and I could use one. Thank you. We love medkit. We love grenade. We love soda can. I'm not allowed to smoke. I'm less than 18 years old. We have 32 months from Lola Loves Peaches and also 22 months from Rays of Sunshine. Thank you. Can we get someone to hook up the sprinklers in the theater to the main water supply? Currently it's just hooked up to a water tank, but it's not airtight, so it'll eventually dry out. This also needs a golden key. Oh, I saw that shadow and I was like, I don't like that. So this is the Ocean Kingdom map. Okay. I'm not full up on shotgun shells yet. Still not, which I love. The 7 Seas. There's an antidote in there, which I am low on, so let's grab that. Hello, birds. I noticed the acid bottle in the mermaid cage is pretty much empty. You could refill it from the acid tank, but I heard Crow moved it down to the underground level. And no, I don't know what he's using it for. I didn't ask. God, so we're going to have to get in the mermaid cage, get the acid bottle, go down to the underground level to open it, and then use that on the fairy head to burn the resin of the thing to get the gold key. Something's flashing red. What is it? I can't even care. Dang it. Alright, the thing that I want more in this world than anything else is the shotgun, so I'm doing that. I'm going to Nemo's Adventure because that's where the shotgun is. If I get the shotgun, we'll probably wrap up the stream pretty shortly after that. Oh, it's a save room! Ooh! Ooh, this is perfect then. What is this? Oh god, what was it? Shark, 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 shark. Dolphin, I think? So you're trying to get to a very specific score. So shark times 4 is 24. And then dolphin is -3. So I guess you're getting to 21. Save number 21, the personal effects. Okay, so if you get 21, you get the shotgun. And I could use large med kit. Hell yeah. Video game tips. There's another med kit, which again we are full on. Box of handgun ammo. Don't really need it. That's our staff memos. The leather. Hey Ed, how's things? I got your shipment. The system's all up and running. And the important part, I've lined up a major buyer for the gold. I had to put on a bit of a show when they visited the site, but I think I got away with it. I had a thought about the rocks you're using for the ore. Do you think anyone over on my end would be able to tell it's not Brazilian? Like, they know it was from Georgia? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Marv. Okay, so I need to get to 21, so there might be easier ways to do this. Pufferfish multiplied by 2. So you could do 2 sharks and then a pufferfish. That would work. And that would take you to 24. And then you could do a dolphin. So shark, shark, pufferfish, dolphin would work. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this on my own. Okay. Shark. Shark. Pufferfish. Well, this might be hard. Especially when you can't see. Pufferfish. Dolphin. Got it. There's a bunch of nautical trinkets in here, and a shotgun. It looks like a real one. We love that. It's big and heavy. Apparently it belonged to Captain Nemo. Equip. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is great. Okay, so 2 shells. And you can quickly switch while you're aiming, which is also very helpful. I love this. Excellent. Let's reload that and take this ammo, which I think puts us back to full. It does. Save game. So, my estimate was that this would be a 2-stream game. That's just based on, like, how long to beat, I think. I can double check, but I'm pretty sure I read this. Crow Country. Yeah. Main plus extra is about 6 hours. Completionist is 8.5, but like 6 hours. Yeah. So next week we should beat the game. We should beat the game. I suspect heavily we'll beat the game. Yeah. So far, this is great. This is really cool. I like this. It's very nostalgic, and also just a lot of fun. I like games like this, and it's been a while since I've played anything like this. I don't have any vlogs for you to watch at this particular venture. I might have one later. It's possible, but maybe not. I don't know. We also had 14 months from Xenagame 2. Thank you. And that wraps it up. Brett is live, but as is typical on Wednesdays, like, Brett's not live yet, like, on the show. So instead of doing a raid, I'll let you know that Brett is live, and you can go watch Brett if you want. But if not, there's a vlog that you can watch, the Two Pots vlog. I will be back in the morning with Mal for breakfast stream at 9 a.m. Eastern. And then Friday afternoon at 11, Mal will be streaming some painting, I think. And then Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be finishing Banjo-Kazooie, which is very fun. And I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Thank you all so much for being with me. Thanks for hanging out. Next week, we'll finish up Crow Country. And y'all have a good rest of your Wednesday. See you later.